What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and make sure to go ahead and like and subscribe because this is going to be your home for Madden 24. But right now we're going to be talking about something that EA Sports just ruined again. A lot of you guys, when I was telling you guys how to prepare for rookie premieres, what happens is not only myself but a lot of content creators, we assume that if something worked well that EA will continue to do it. Wrong. Rest in peace to Charlie Murphy if you guys know what I'm talking about. The problem is EA Sports finds ways to manipulate what already is a successful thing and they change it up. So what did they do this time? They made the rookie premiere program a lot longer and a lot more involved, right? A lot of you guys that are finding my channel right now, some of you guys are a little confused about what's going on, but there's really no reason to be confused about it, right? What's happening is they've created an ultimate rookie player that you'll get after all 4 weeks of the release of the rookie premiere. So all the divisions together, right? All 32 teams are going to get one rookie premiere. If you do all 32, you're going to get these tokens, right? And that's going to create an ultimate rookie premiere player. Now, as far as what that's going to do for us, we have no idea, but Madden 24 will be right there. So unless we get some kind of, something that's transferable, it doesn't make any sense. But myself and a lot of other guys that are watching this right now, we're all going to do all 32 because we know the benefit of it, right? So look, let me just show you why it's a little bit weird with everything that's going on. EA Sports pretty much nerfed all of what we were trying to do with the NFL draft players that were 99s. Now remember, I had a couple viewers say, yo, G, you are right to not risk it a lot. Because remember, I bought one of these like while I was doing my actual video. I bought one of them and I was like, guys, don't go crazy because EA Sports changes what they do. Remember, I told you guys that. They often change what they do. So what happens is I only bought one at that time. This other one right here, I had bought way earlier when everything had first started. I just bought an additional one just because. And this guy I kept the whole time because he's really good with that 0 AP Tackle Supreme. So you'll notice, right? I spent like $320 for this guy and he's at about $221. So I didn't lose as much. But a lot of you guys gambled and bought a lot of 99s for higher prices because everybody assumed that we would be able to turn those in for tokens, but now only EA can really award the tokens through the field pass. So it's pretty much ruined right now with that whole, gist of it. Now, just remember something, right? The 95s, right? All of these 95s that we got, they're still very cheap at this time. So even though they ruined the way that we were going to get it before, you probably can still get lucky if you know what you're doing. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm talking about. With the sets themselves, you can still do a lot with, even if you went crazy. Like I said, the only problem is I would think you should sell the 99s back, get 200K or whatever, because people are going to still be doing things for training, and then go and do these completions right here with the 95 plus, because you only need 4, which means for every 4 you're going to spend about 240, and you need 2 of those to make 98s. And then, obviously, that's going to turn into one of the rookie premieres each time. So it's about 500K per rookie premiere. Would I have preferred the other method? Yes, but they changed it. So now the only way you can do this is by getting tokens through objectives, the field pass, and I guess at some point they're going to drop something in the store. But that I haven't really seen anything about it yet, where they like give you like a full rookie premiere player pack type thing. They're probably going to try to charge you something for it, and it'll be in the store, but we'll see how that works. Everything else will be gained throughout the field pass. All right, so now let's break down the way that you should actually be doing it. Like I just said, the 95 plus, you can still go this route, right? But you got to be careful with the way that you do it, because sometimes, they'll put 99s in it. I believe that they patch it or whatever, but you got never trust EA Sports, right? So we're going to go ahead and redeem the set, okay? If you have 99s because you assumed, like I did, that EA Sports was going to do it the same way that they did last year, like I said, I told you guys, be very, very careful. But even if you went crazy, you're going to convert those 99s into about 200K per, right? And each of those cards are going to equate to about 295s. So you're still not, it's just a whole different format in the way that you're doing it, but you're not really losing anything. All right, unless you spent ridiculous money. But again, a lot of the cards were really, really low with the market itself. So I don't really think that you guys lost a lot, in my opinion. So that's just one way to go about doing it. If you went crazy with the 99s. Now look, notice you have the 95 plus and then you have a 93 plus. Then you have a 91 plus with 18. That set is a little wild, but what are we going to do? It's like a month left to Madden 23, so it honestly doesn't really matter. And then obviously you can go this route as well and use the actual low-level cards that you have and create Red Zone Royale players that you then use for the sets also. So as much as EA tried to ruin everything with the game itself, it really doesn't matter. Like, none of it actually really matters. The only thing that's going to be a situation where you have to pay attention is the fact that they're going to be releasing it 3 more times, and there's no certainty that everything is going to stay consistent. All right? What that means is I would just complete the 8 each week and see if they change anything, because you're either going to save a lot or it'll be the same thing. But if you assume that they're going to keep it the same way, you may end up losing. And that's just because of what we've seen with every promo. When it's broken up, they usually change it. Now, is it a guarantee that they'll change it? It's nothing guaranteed. It's EA Sports. You know what I'm saying? But you want to be very, very careful. So you should be able to successfully do this. If you do have a lot in your binder like I do, and you have like a lot of 91s and stuff that you were just holding on to and you didn't really care, you know, whatever it is, notice that as it starts to go, you know, towards the bottom, right? You see how they're adding 93s into it? Because they're going to go and add whatever the closest number of the cards are to it. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it, because like they have one that's like the 93 plus. So if you already have a decent amount of 93s, you might as well use your 93s here to get the same 98 overall, you know, Red Zone Royale player. It's just, I just want to make sure that I'm breaking it down properly because it's been useful to a lot of you. Look at what EA is automatically putting in, because you're probably losing out on other sets by going along with what EA Sports is doing. And obviously we don't want to do that, right? We want to actually, you know, figure out what's going on and figure out what works and utilize the cards to the best of our ability. So because we don't all have, you know, all 91s, be careful with that set unless you actually only have 91s. Now, we only have 2 more left to do for this week. So we'll go ahead and get Zay Flowers. Is he going to play for us? No. But in Madden 24, he might be a burner with the free card that they give us, which is a version of him. All right, so just keep all of this in mind. Everything that you're doing right now is for Madden 24 when it comes to the situation. So I don't have to play him. He's a 5'10 guy. I can't do much with a 5'10 guy. Like, he's not going to be running around doing what he's supposed to do for me right now in a game where only height matters. Now remember, he gets short in and short out for 0 AP. So that's a W. If you run a lot of tight and weird stuff like that and you don't really care about height, that's pretty cool. Route Technician is garbage, but if you want to use it, that's fine. For me, though, it doesn't really matter that situation as far as him being in my lineup, because he's so small. Like, I can't really do anything with him. So I just got him so I can know that I got a version of him, and then I'll probably quick sell him in Madden 24. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it turns out that he's not burning, he's going to get quick sold. But remember, EA Sports also made these players BNDs. So you can't really make much off of them anyway. And you can't quick sell them for training. So that part is also something that I believe that they ruined the program with, because they should at least give you a quick sell value because you are using your coins and, you know, your money to make it. Why are they giving us BNDs with no value? It just seems a little bit unfair. So I think they ruined it with the way that they've done the promo. Let me know what you think about it. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. Until next time, one love, y'all.